That's how one of the
That's
ways
really
they do
something,
that.
you know.
That's
I
really
want to
cool.
thank everyone who voted for me onto the show because I always get a pleasure out of coming back to Tennessee. So thanks for having me back.
Very, very cool. Again, Matt Costa live in studio. Can we get another tune out of you, man?
Sure, yeah. Let's see here. This one is
applying the cheater bar as we speak.
oh yeah,
onto the guitar.
it's a cheater. I mean, I could do without it. Now you put.
Oh no, man! I don't want any more pressure on you than I've already put. So.
Well, take me. I'm gonna raise the cheater bar here for a second. You put a spell on me, girl, some kind of southern breeze, and I know what it means. Well, I'm not a superstitious man, but you're calling me back after being with you. You got me feeling strange, pins and pains that I cannot explain. I can't explain. You must be using witchcraft. And I met her Monday morning, by Monday evening I had found she had a reputation. Miss Fiery Hair is gonna put you down. She had me saying something I never thought that I'd be seeing again. And I can't explain. 'Cause you're the dark black cat that crosses my path, and you're the mystic train that rolls off a track. It must be a witchcraft for you to do someone like that. It must be a witchcraft for you to do someone like that. Got me feeling strange with your pins and pains that I cannot explain. You got me saying something I never thought that I'd be seeing again. And I can't explain. You must be using witchcraft.
Very proud to have Matt Costa in studio today. Again, Brushfire recording artist Matt Costa, part of the Lollapalooza lineup tonight with Kingston Springs and Girl Talk, and it's all going on over at the intramural fields here on campus. Going to be a big time. Last day of classes today. A lot of folks are ready to get out and party and have a good time. Another thing I want to talk about, Matt, is the SoCal art scene, I guess you could say, or even more specifically, the music scene there. You know, I guess when a lot of people hear SoCal, they think, you know, punk and ska a lot, but it's a lot deeper than that, isn't it, as far as the music and art scene?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, people come from not only locally, but I mean, people come from all over to get started there, and so, you know, I think, that has a lot to do with it, but also. Yeah, I mean, since you can go back to the 60s and stuff, but I mean, it's been the Laurel Canyon scene has been big ever since then.
I'm a huge Chris Hillman and Herb Peterson fan.
Yeah,
Love Laurel Canyon Ramblers.
Well, the thing is, you hear all that stuff, and it doesn't you would never think of that as being a, California sound or something, but I mean, it's coming out of there, and or it has come out of there. So yeah, there's a lot of different bands. Other ones more recently that some friends of mine. Like the Delta Spirit.
Love them. Had them in studio.
Yeah,
great guy. Great band.
Yeah, they're cool, and they're from right around where I live, and the Colward kids are from there as well too. And
another cool band.
And then you've got, those are just two real local ones. I mean, those guys are like neighbors, so.
And as they say, and in any music scene in particular, but especially one as large as the one in Southern California, it helps. It pays to know people, and it's all about who you know. And I guess back in 2003, No Doubt's guitarist Tom Dumont kind of helped give you a break, right?
Yeah, he did. I mean, he's the one who I started doing.
He kind of gave you your first development deal, maybe.
I guess so. You know, I guess. I mean, I learned a lot. I learned a lot from recording songs with him, and yeah, I guess so. And that's the kind of thing I find, like, you know, real music is a community, and so I think anyone who really has that sort of applies that theory to it, you know, it's win-win. I feel like everyone grows and learns that way, and that's what it's about.
I mean, the music industry is competitive as a nature, but musicians themselves it's a very fraternal thing, isn't it, you know?
Yeah, I believe so, and I feel like that, you know, the one good thing is, I mean, if you have your friend, you know, comes over and plays your new song he's written and you really like it, then, you know, then it's like you get inspired, you know, and you write a song that night or something like that. But, yeah, it's always, and then you play on, you know, then I'll sit down and play guitar on that song, or it's all these sort of mutual thing, and I feel like that's what it should be, and so that's kind of the theory that I try to pass on with it.
So when Tom Dumont from No Doubt got your demo tape, was it you that slipped it in his hand, or was he?
No, it was a friend of mine named Pat. He runs this company called RVCA, which is RVCA, and they support a lot of different artists too. Different sort of like mixed media stuff, like painters or even some graffiti artists and things like that, and surfers and skateboarders and things like that, which you know, was a means of some of the reasons why I think, especially down in where I live in Southern California, Costa Mesa, there's a big art scene, because a lot of those companies, you know, need artwork, and so there's people around there who are, you know, who are getting their artwork out that way, you know. And anyways, that's one of the reasons why. But I think it's you know, it's kind of, the world's also a lot smaller now because of technology, so people have access to so many different things, and
big time.
It all comes out of there. So.
Big time, and it's very cool to see a scene like that in Southern California. You're seeing it more and more here in Knoxville, where it's not just a music scene, like you said, it's an art scene. You know, like we're doing a fundraiser concert tonight after Valapalooza in town at a venue, and we've got 3 live painters who are going to be painting while the music's being played on stage and all. And you're seeing more and more of that kind of conversion here as well, and I'm sure it's a huge scene out there. Like
yeah, there is. That's been a big thing up there. I think it's great. You know, I think that's really like, you know, I don't know where it's where you'd see it the most popular or anything like that, but I've seen that traveling for the past, ever since I've been playing music, I've seen more and more of that around. And it's a great.
It's a win-win, like you said.
Yeah, it's a great outlet for people to be creative.
Talk a little bit about success. Some friends of yours, the 88, seem to be doing pretty well lately, man.
Yeah, those
great
guys.
Band. Love that band.
Yeah, I love those guys too. I've known them for maybe I don't know, maybe 8 years or something. And yeah, Keith's a great songwriter, and Adam, the other songwriter in the band, they're the two who started the 88. Yeah. And yeah, they're out of Los Angeles as well. Love those
really
guys.
Cool band. Good to see them getting a little more exposure, getting played by a few more radio stations.
Yeah,
it's always a good thing.
Yeah, they've always been big in my eyes, though. So.
Yeah. Hey, I know you've been on the road and toured with a lot of folks. Can you tell me, and you don't have to get too many details, which dressing room was a little testier, more tense? Ryan Adams and the Cardinals, or Oasis?
Oh man, okay. They were actually both those guys actually. They were
good to work with.
They were really friendly. Yeah, actually I was, you know, I mean, because of that, you know, what you'd think, I was super intimidated. I was more scared. So, but I remember the last night on tour, I went into the Oasis dressing room, and Noel was in there, and they were all drinking Guinness, and I had a drink with them, and they're like, where's Ryan been at the whole time? And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, has he been with you? Where have you been at the whole time? And I was like, I didn't know I could hang out in here. Is it cool? I thought I would get
hands off the Guinness.
Yeah, hands off the Guinness. But it was all fair game. So yeah, I walked away from that. You know, every night too, seeing those guys play, it was really a treat. And watching Ryan play with the Cardinals, and yeah, and just seeing that was really special.
I got to work with Ryan and bring him to town 3 times when it was Whiskey Town.
Oh,
back
yeah,
in the
that
day,
was-
speaking
that
of
was way
Chapel
back.
Hill. So, one more thing, we'll get you to another tune. Jack Johnson, huge friend, and he been
Yeah,
very
yeah,
instrumental.
yeah.
Pardon the pun, instrumental in your career. But
Yeah.
you know, guy at Brushfire Records who basically started that. Instead of a skateboard, it's a surfboard. But that's a great relationship, isn't it?
Yeah. Doing stuff with Brushfire and Jack. Just been really supportive and really cool. I mean, they started the label basically because he was putting his music into the surf films that they were doing.
Yeah.
And so it came about really organically. I guess Brushfire is a good name for it for that purpose. But they started putting out the records that he had done stuff in the films, and so it's just been now it's got a lot more artists. It's expanded a lot. But they're really supportive of everyone, and it's really small. There's there's 4 people that work there. So
And he gives you the liberty to do what you want, I'm sure, doesn't he? Pretty much. I mean, as far as your music is concerned, that's important.
Yeah, definitely. Creatively, I think it's the best home to be at. So.
Very cool. Matt Costa live in studio performing at Valapalooza this evening. Going to be a big time. The Kingston Springs and Girl Talk also on the bill. How about one more tune before we let you get out of here, man?
Okay, yeah. This one. Let's see, here's another one. This is one I did on the piano. I wrote on the piano, and I had to learn it on the guitar, so I'll do it.
Oh, Mr. Pitt, oh, Mr. Pitt, Mr. Pitiful, who lets you down? Who lets you down? Who lets you down? You still don't believe, you don't believe, you don't believe, and your grievances show. When your soapbox unfolds, but please come down from that cloud you're sitting on. I don't expect you to admit that you were wrong. Just wanna know how you've been. It don't make me feel bad that we're still friends, mulling it over in my bed. I hope that you see through your picket. I hope that you see through your big yard and that white picket fence to make amends. Still be my friend. Still be my friend. So where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? While I was out. While I was out. While I was out. Well, I don't believe, and I don't believe, no, I can't believe everything I see. And if you don't like the movie, what could I be? Yeah, but please come down from that cloud you're sitting on. I don't expect you to admit that you were wrong. Just wanna know how you feel. It don't make me feel bad that we're still friends, mulling it over in my bed. I hope that you see through your picket. I hope that you see through your big yard and that white picket fence. I feel like a caged animal in here, you know. To make amends and still be my friend. Still be my friend. Still be my friend. Still be my friend. Still be my friend.
Very cool, man. Great stuff. Matt Costa jumping over that raised bar in studio today. Come back to Knoxville. Please come back and see us.
Okay, will do.
Very, very cool. It's 90.3 The Rock. Happy weekend, everybody.